Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC here, out here at the very windy Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. We're going to do the second flight of the day on the Ailerons T-28, and this is actually the third time I've ever flown her, and they're going to have a little bit of fun with her. It is awfully windy.
Motor on.
Right, left, up, down, right, left. I'm running a 3200 3S Spectrum Smart battery, and my rates are 100% throws over 30% expo. Here we go.
Gear up.
Gear up. A little bit windier earlier when I flew her. But that's on 3S and that's just fine. A lot of people fly her on 4S. The manufacturer does not call for that. All right, let's put my gear down. I'll come by and make sure they're down. And they are. I see all three. Turn back towards the road. It is so windy though. Kind of bleed off some speed here. Get lined up for the runway. Well, hold on. Didn't like that approach. Wasn't on my center line. That's what you got the center line on these runways for. So you can line up your approach. There we go. That's a good flying little plane. I'll tell you, I love the markings. I didn't really like the color scheme when I first saw it, but it has really grown on me. All right, here we go. Staying on the rudder. Trying to avoid the P factor with that prop wash coming against that rudder as you go. That's what I always thought it was torque roll, and actually no, it's that prop wash against your rudder. I know torque does play into it, but my rudder, keeping my wings level, getting her lined up. There we go. She is still an awfully light little plane. All right. Here we go.
Gear up.
Gears up.
Landing flaps.
Try to bring her by slow. My landing flaps are down. All right, putting them back up now.
Gear down.
With the wind we got today, do not need landing flaps. I was just showing you how they look. A good flying little plane. Okay, here we go.
Gear up.
I'm going to bring her down the runway. Lower, much lower this time. She's tanking right along. Let's do that again. Except let's get closer to us. Oh man.
Gear down.
What a good looking little bird. Good flying bird. So stable, even in this wind. I thought I'd do a little touch and go, but I never actually touched, so. Try touch and go again. There we go. And my time's expired now. But you know what? I'm going to go up one more time. I'm just having so much fun. I'm flying her on a battery a little bit bigger than what it calls for, so that's why I wasn't too worried about the time. There we go.
Prop secured.
Prop secured. All right, folks. That's the Ailerons T-28. I am 32 seconds over on a 5-minute timer, so flew for a full 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Let us see what kind of juice is left in the tank. Still got 48%, battery slightly warm, so no problem at all. Let me show you a few features of the plane. Starting on the bottom, obviously we have retracts with nose gear doors there that fold up. Okay, she does not have lights. I wish she did. You got flaps, takeoff flaps, landing flaps. I haven't worked out whether you need a mix yet or not because it's just too windy for me to tell, and I don't need flaps today. I have given her a clear coat. I've done the mod for the zip tie, just so I can pick up the battery hatch. I'm running a 3200 3S all the way forward as I can get it. You can't see it from here, but there, if you take off the cowl and the prop, there's about a maybe 3/4 of an inch rectangular space that lets airflow goes up over the battery. Well, what I've done is I've opened that up to almost 1.5 inches, and still plenty of structure. And I've got the ESC in there. That way the air will go up over that ESC and hit the battery also. And it gets the ESC out of the way because I put some double-sided tape. Because the ESC was just flopping around in there, you put it where you want it, and that's where I chose to put it. That way both the ESC and the battery are getting the full brunt of that air. Keep them cool. So that's the name of the game, keeping that ESC cool. So tongue and groove latch, magnetically sealed. It came with the Just Dreamin' little naked lady on the water slide decal. It comes with two of them. I put one on either side. And yeah, there you go. Now the wheel are not suspension. There's regular straight chicken wire. And they got the plastic fake looking oleo stuff over them. Face, or whatever you want to call it. Wheels are a little hard, but it's manageable. And the plane is light enough to where really she doesn't need the suspension. And that'd be nice to have. But there again, we start getting all these checklist things, wish list you want, well then the price of the plane goes up and up and up, and the weight goes up, so they have to get bigger, and therefore it has to be more expensive. And now you're thinking, okay, it's too expensive, I can't buy it, and then why'd they bother? So there you go. That's the Ailerons T-28. That is a great flying plane. I really recommend it. If you're looking for your first warbird, or what's actually a warbird trainer, this is an excellent choice. There is a nice shot there. But it's an excellent choice. She's very stable. I highly recommend you put in a stabilized receiver, something with a gyro. I've got the Lemon RX Gen 2 7 channel with a stability. It just gives me wind mitigation, and that does help, especially on a windy day. But just a good looking little plane, good flying little plane. Get yours at Hobby Zone. I'll put a link. If you use my link, it'll take you to the Hobby Zone website. Go to their Ailerons planes, find this plane, put it in your basket, and I got a code there that, in the description, FGFRC, all caps, and you can take $10 off the price. So, hey, you get the great plane, a little bit better price, and we all win. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends. And then warbirds and folks in Hobby Zone, thank you for sending this out to me. Bye-bye, y'all.